Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kyonin Legacies. I am your host, Wuten, playing as Shizuki, and beneath me here we have Cygnus playing as Kanari.
Hello, hello.
We have Solar playing as Anri.
Hello!
We have Chaotic playing as Sorren.
Salutations.
And of course, over on the right-hand side, our benevolent DM of the afternoon, GutiuSerenade. Please don't kill us.
Mwah! That was for all of you. It's been so goddamn long since I was behind the seat here.
Yeah.
Last time on Kyonin Legacies, our heroes are continuing their little break period, as 'twere. They're taking time to rest and relax, refine things, research things, and of particular note, last time they went to help test out some very strange magic wands, and that had various effects.
Mm-hmm.
And as a reward, Sorren got his hands on yet another book that provides instruction on how to use various hand evocation spells.
I'm just drowning in books recently. I don't know what's going on.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of books, Kanari had one that had a little something to say. And as for what it was, it's time we found out.
Ooh.
After we see how Anri's doing.
Oh.
How are you doing,
So
Anri?
I really want to know what that book says.
Yeah, don't we
But I
all?
guess I guess we're here now.
But for Anri, for your part, I think you were, if I remember right from what you were telling me, you were kind of planning to stick around here for like at least just a couple of days, potentially.
Just to do some training. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some firearms practice. However long that may take.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
don't have
Lovren doesn't have a whole lot on his schedule. He has a couple of meetings to go to here and there throughout the day, a little bit of business to conduct, but none so much that takes away from dedicating some time to do a little training for you and kind of teach you some different styles and techniques to
nice.
keep your gun more level. In fact, for this one particular day, why don't you roll me a full round of shots at some of the various targets he has set up? He's got leftover, he's got leftover brew bottles and whatnot that aren't going to get used anymore. It kind of sets up along the back fence side here.
Alrightio.
The dwarves are used to it at this point. This guy is like a very knowledgeable gunsmith. So if a gun's firing off over here, people aren't really batting an eye because they're used to it echoing off the back side of the cliff there.
Okay, give me just a second.
They're used to the sound of the M1 Garand ping.
Oh.
Oh.
That is all my shots.
Okay. So as you're making all your shots and reloading, resetting the targets, reloading again, he will eventually chime in and say, the way you fan your weapon like that gives the impression that you're used to having to target multiple people at once, or beasties at once, huh?
Well, yeah, we're usually outnumbered.
Hmm. 'Cause, uh, 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 'cause, No, it's true, but there's. Let me get something. Let me set something else up here, and he's going to set up like a big target, something that's real, something that you're watching him set it up, and it makes you think, does he think I'm gonna miss that?
Okay.
It's like a big. It's pretty heavy, as it has the. I don't know if viscosity is the right word, but it almost feels like a big pack of like it could be something like flour or something within.
There's a certain thickness to it.
Yeah,
It's got
so
a
it's
lot
sort
of,
of like
lot of weight.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, there we go. And he does a little jog back to you. Trust me on this one. Fire it at that one, much as you want.
All right. But if it's a bag of flour, I'm not picking the bullets out. Another set of shots there.
See, we can probably say it's like just sand or something.
Yep.
As the
Sandbag.
speaking as me as not the one who was great at chemistry, so okay. So you make your full round of shots. He goes over to inspect. Yes, yeah. Missy, you got no problem hitting targets. That much is clear. But would you like to learn a little bit of a way to make sure you'll really send a message to a target?
Well, of course.
Think of it like this. And he's going to, if you let him, he's going to kind of show you how to kind of like position your aim. The way you move and waver around, you're always on the move, which is good. You need to be on the move because you're probably one of the easier targets for how nasty you leave a scar in somebody or put a hole in someone. But judging by your stature, you have a means of. You've really grown as a markswoman, but you're really. Think of it like this. Imagine yourself already hitting your target. You're at the part of being a markswoman where you don't even need to even consider whether or not you're going to hit the target. It's going to get hit. What you should zero in on now is keeping your arm clear, is keeping your mind clear and your arm steady. That way, when you are after the point you assuredly hit your target, they all land. Each shot lands right after the other in the exact same relative spot.
So to all target the same area.
Aye, more than just targeting an arm, the head, center mass, and everything. You can go beyond center mass. You can center in a specific point of that mass. And collectively, those shots will begin piercing through.
See. Try and
Anri,
overpressure their armor.
Anri, may I make a request as well? Make a wisdom check.
Go ahead. Wisdom check,
That's fine.
of 10.
This is the same thing that you see Shizuki do whenever she flurries someone. It is always at,
Ooh.
like, a specific point that she flurries.
See. So, kind of like punching someone in the same place multiple times really fast?
Just like that. But the advantage you have here is you get to do it from a distance. But the
Okay.
first thing you have to get in your frame of mind is the idea that of assuming that you're going to hit your target.
Wait, just decide that I'm going to hit?
You're that skilled.
I'm
know
not
you-
sure about that. Sacks of flour are one thing.
Aye, but let's see here. He kind of turns around to Kai. Looks like your little companion here seems to be the type who's distracted enough to keep your enemies in one place, getting up close and personal. Act as a little attack hound. Keep him still, so you can nail those pressure points all the better.
Well, in theory, it all goes to plan. All right.
And as you continue to fire and practice, why don't you roll me? Why don't you make whatever roll you would do if you were as if you had the clustered shots feat?
Okay. Well, it'll be the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd add up all the damage as one roll.
Add up all the damage. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3. Do all of those hit?
They do.
Okay.
So roll your damage all together.
Let's see.
That's 3d8 plus whatever your dex is times 3 plus point blank shot plus any other
Okay,
bonuses you
so
might get.
so it's just you triple all the bonuses.
Yep,
basically,
you triple all
for-
your
yeah.
bonuses.
Okay.
It is as if
Give me
you are
adjustments.
rolling damage 3 times, but you add it all up as one
I
before
see.
calculating damage reduction.
Okay. 54.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
How did that feel, Solar?
it felt penetrative.
Well,
Yes, it's very
In terms
penetrating.
Oh dear.
in terms of what Anri sees, before she was making her shots at the sandbag, and they were a little more scattered out. Little bits of sand were kind of just little bits were pouring out here and there. But when she started practicing for a while with the clustered shot tactic, she found purchase in one particular zone, and it pretty much starts pouring out like a fire hose. Not a fire hose, maybe, but like a
Garden hose.
hose. It comes spilling out in much bigger, much grainier amounts.
Okay.
Wow. I didn't realize you could do that with such small shots.
You'd be amazed what you can do with a steady wrist and just a keen eye, which you've been developing ever since you've been out on your little journey.
Indeed.
Now you just need to
Wow.
keep practicing and work and start working on moving targets.
Let's hope that those moving targets are, let's hope that they are as amenable as these bags of sand,
Oh, we can hope. At which point you're going to hear from around the side of the building somebody say, "No stray shots coming this way, I hope."
Oh.
None. Who goes? And a man's going to step around from the side here. Pretend that this doesn't kind of look like it goes up a little bit of a cliff. It's more of just like kind of his back like the back of his workshop that has like a little fenced in area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's you, our hunter. How'd things go? So this man is well dressed for the cold. He has a big kind of furry cloak over the armor that he wears, with lengthy locks and piercing blue eyes and a face that has a bit of has a big scar under one of his eyes. And he replies, I figured I'd come to report my findings before I departed. The drones weren't any issue. It's more the royal guards, as it were. I might have dispatched one, but it wasn't long before the others closed in. Just being near one of the bastards was enough to give me frostbite, but a swarm? No, there was wisdom in retreat, and it is as you and your commander said. They did not follow, stuck mainly to the top cliffside.
Is these spiders you were talking about?
I'm. This gentleman came was one of the hunters who came to inspect the area. What did you say your name was again? Valhan. Right, Valhan.
I like Valhan.
Hey, Valhan.
I like him.
They were a bit too much for me in such large groups. Their elite guard protecting what I assume to be their queen or the like, but to answer your question, miss, yes, spider-like things. I dare to call them more like some scarish hybrid of spider, scorpion, crustacean creature.
Right.
And I might also make note that one of them tried to fire a shot of pure ice at me, but that was the one thing I was able to deflect. Pure ice. No, my brother was more the mage. Nothing of my understanding, I'm afraid.
So, I'm gonna since it came up in the chat, I'm gonna quickly ask Cygnus, does Anri know who this is, or is it someone only you know? Because I'm drawing a blank on the name.
You're muted if you're talking.
Well, I guess he wasn't talking then.
Oh, okay.
Well, from my understanding, I don't think Kanari has brought Valhan up at all to anybody.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay, that's fine. That's just what I wanted to check, because I just wanted to make sure I wasn't being a stupid player.
Nope, you're okay.
I believe that it might have been the person in her backstory somewhere. I think I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
It was a single
scene.
scene I do believe it was a single scene that I remember.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
or was that?
There were a couple. There was when he saved her from a pack of gnolls who were pursuing her, and then another was
That's the one I think I'm remembering. So
Mhm.
and another was when he led her to Lenyara
gotcha.
for healing work and the like.
Fair enough.
Okay. Just making sure.
Oh, pleasure to make your acquaintance, Valhan. Anri. So, if I'm getting this straight, there are creatures on your mountaintop, strange creatures that look like spiders, strangely insectoid in all different ways. Dislike fire, seem to kill for sport, fires pure ice and gives people frostbite. Lauren, are you sure you don't want me to ask my friends to come here?
He looks over at Valhan. Can you roll me a perception check to kind of check, kind of just roll me a perception check, Anri.
Okay. Fuck, just roll a fucking perception check.
Just fucking roll it. Come on.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
37. 29.
So, you get, and on top of this, roll me a sense motive, please, too, just to
Okay.
just more for insight than like sensing a motive.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
The duality.
looking at
duality,
him,
the duality of
looking
man.
at him, this guy looks like he has been an adventurer for a long time. He has at least one big ass scar on his face to prove it. Despite the fact that he came back from these terrifying creatures and lived to talk about it, despite like some of the tears to his coat, the remnants of like ice like that's kind of like frozen over on bits of his hair, and the fact that he's like not really that shaken up about something so terrifying, you kind of get the impression that maybe Lovren was right. It might be a little above your pay grade, these things. As he goes on to say, and I did manage to find... first he'll say, like, Anri, pleasure. Fellow adventurer, I presume?
That's correct.
Same for you, I assume?
The same. I did find others up there. Must have been some of the parties you had sent from Realmquay, yes? They may as well have been statues.
Oh, no.
Statues broken to pieces, shattered. I managed to recover one, and he's currently recovering at the in Upper Cloverstone. Oh dear. Guess we'll have to inform the Guildmaster. Well, I'll get you your pay. It was, how much was it? I know it was somewhere in the 4 digits. Oh, no, I will not be taking full pay for this job. I could not complete it as I said I would, so, money for, some weapon repairs, some food, another cloak, and I'll be on my way. Are you sure? This is dangerous. And we have the funds to pay you for it. I'm quite sure, yes. If I didn't do the job I was assigned, I don't deserve the full pay. All right. And he takes out a beautiful sword, Anri,
Ooh.
roll me appraise, please.
Okay. 21.
Okay. Let me double check the tiers for this again real quick for my sake. Anri, what the fuck is that metal?
Huh.
This is the strangest metal you have ever seen.
Okay. Ooh, does it have like a pattern weld to it, or is it like...
I'll use your 39 perception because this is a very... This guy has presence. So you're kind of like, trying to check his vibe, So when he just pulls it out of his sheath just a little bit to kind of inspect whatever damage might have been done to it, and sure enough, there is a little bit of frost to it, but you notice that as soon as he opens it, any sense of like icy magic that might have been around that area, it doesn't necessarily even melt, it just vanishes. It doesn't so much melt as it just
evaporates?
Stops. Yeah. And the pattern to it is... Oh, God, I don't know how to describe this. There appears to be some kind of, like, cross layer, but extremely, extremely finely put to it. Like, dude, your sword knowledge is probably just going like, Goody, what the fuck are you saying?
All right, hang on. Turn your attention to the Kyonin campaign chat. Does it look like this?
Actually, yeah. Yeah, that's
a pattern weld. It's done using acid. Yeah, it's a pretty cool sword technique. You'll find a lot of people calling it Damascus, but that's different.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I appreciate that insight.
Yeah.
But it's hypnotic for it to make. And the metal is like it's a dark metal. You can't quite tell what that could possibly be. But after that, he just he doesn't pull it out very far, just enough to just inspect the blade, which is also enough to make any ice stuffs disappear. And then it is back in the sheath completely.
Would a knowledge... Oh, I don't know. Knowledge engineering be able to give me an insight into the kind of metal it is?
I'll allow it, sure. Because surely something like this had to have been refined. 29. Even with a 29, you're thinking to you think to watching Shizuki work and creating items, refining her gauntlets, and having all kinds of knowledge of what types of metals and what particular types of craft work and flame tuning and everything needs to be done with it. And even with a 29, you have no idea what type of metal could be honed to such perfection like this.
Okay. Impressive sword. Where'd you get a thing like that forged?
It's complicated. Far out west. Far west.
Ooh.
It's it's made of a star metal.
Ooh.
Avalosia metal.
Would it be common knowledge that the sword that slew Morgala was also a star metal?
Wuten?
Because something like that's essentially when swords are made of star metal, that's when shit gets real. So
It'd be in the
Oathkeeper.
poems, you know, forged of a fallen star.
Mhm.
forged of a fallen star,
Yeah.
and the grip made of dragon's hide. You know, things like that.
Yeah. It that sort of thing would be like adamantine. Right. Because if I remember right, yeah, the meteorite was where y'all got the adamantine from. So, yeah, I'd say if the
Everybody
if the
calls
legend,
it star metal, but it's essentially
if the legend of the sword itself had spread,
I was just
then
curious whether it was something that would like be able to provide more like,
Yeah,
like, you know,
yeah.
when something's forged of a star metal, you're like, oh, that's fucking rare. You know,
Mhm.
that's.
Mhm.
Anyways, that it was just context.
Yeah.
I'll be quiet now.
Also, fun fact, I think the reason why meteorite metal to make swords is really good is because it's of an extremely high purity.
Exactly. Yes.
Well, I will be. Well, forgive me for interrupting you two. I will. I will see your guild house about pay and the circumstances of the limited amount, and I will be on my way.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Volhan.
And yours, Anri. Safe travels wherever they may take you.
And you.
Lovren, till next time. Aye, till next time. And
Where do you find an
On-
adventurer of that caliber?
he's a wanderer, works alone. He passes by every few years or so, I think. Sometimes seeking work, sometimes just some brew in a bed. But when he does come through, best believe we pray that he's asking for work.
I see. Well, if he couldn't do it. I'm surprised that someone like him works alone. Being an adventurer is hardly easy. And that's with
I
someone to
think-
cover your back.
Yeah, I think he bit off a little more than he could chew by not having someone with him. But it's kind of strange, though, when he mentioned that his sword was made of star metal.
Why's that?
Well, you know, I think to tales I heard of the champions who slew Morgala and having a sword like they did. Did you by chance catch the pattern on that thing?
Yeah.
You know
Yes,
how
I did.
difficult. He said it was made of star metal, but do you know how difficult it is to get a pattern like that on something like adamantium?
It's true, it's extremely hard and dense.
I'd
Well,
imagine
almost
only the
invulnerable.
acid of a black dragon would be enough.
There you go, the fantasy.
Well, no use worrying about it right now. Let's get you a little bit more practice before you leave, huh?
Yes, of course.
I think I got a few more sandbags around here. And with that, let's cut back to the party. We join overnight, where Kanari is inspecting the words that were writing themselves in the book. It almost writes itself in like a magical cursive. You're looking at the book, be a wall. Looking at the book, you begin to open up pages that are mostly blank as you try to turn to the right one. And as you open to the right page where the glow is coming from, that glow dims, and the pages are still blank, save for the middle of the right page, where just around the middle, as though it was part of a paragraph that didn't even exist. A small mote of light begins writing. And as it writes, the lights of the words dim, and then they appear as though they had always been written there. You watch it write and write and write until it comes to an end, and with one final glow, it puts 3 little symbols at the bottom of this would have been paragraph. Can you roll me linguistics real quick?
Okay, let's see if I have that. It's one of my infinity plus 10s.
Yes.
23.
With a 23, you can kind of discern that these little symbols, based on all sorts of texts that you have read throughout your life, this is a book's way of almost designating end of chapter.
Okay.
As for looking at the words themselves,
And reading it for the chat here. The local
Okay.
lawkeepers had grown weary of Jules' tales of fancy. Be it scheme or distraction, the lad was notorious for finding the means to pocket a quick coin, and the residents outside the southern wall were his favorite customers. But there were truths and urgency behind Jules' eyes that day. Would he be fortunate enough for the young Einherjar and her companions to heed his words? For even if the city watch believed him, they had more pressing matters, ever alert to the events of that early morn. Only the adventurers would attend the matters pressed by Jules, for a grand fate awaited them on the day the world blinked.
That bodes well.
Oh, yes. Oh, definitely.
2 moons, 2 eyes. Okay. Out of curiosity, she's going to just sort of take up her quill and just accentuate the end of chapter notation with sort of just a stroke across the page. Right, so in much the manner that one would just draw a line between sections. She's going to try and do that and see whether the page responds, and if so, how.
so like you're drawing a line between the end of chapter symbols?
A horizontal line either above them or below them, but not breaking them.
May I ask what your... Are you doing this just to like test to see what the book does?
Yes.
Okay. So you just draw a straight line just to test out the book, to see how it reacts. And it looks like it sits there without any issue. But over the course of a single minute, your line gets darker and darker. Well, rather lighter and lighter and lighter until it looks like you never even marked the page at all.
Okay.
Mm.
Confirming what I suspected, but good to know. Okay. So it has been a while, so bear with me.
Mhm.
My understanding from what you were saying was that I had flipped ahead to sort of a point far ahead of what was being written, because that was where the glow was. So this, if we take it as read that this is indicative of what is to come, this is a fixed point, while somewhere further back in the book, the current present is still being written, yes?
Yes, with an asterisk.
Okay. Okay.
It's So the book has written about the Caron Tower climb. One of the more recent things, probably I would say one of the most recent things it's written about, was a day at the book auction.
Okay.
It's not writing everything to the present,
Okay.
to the absolute present, but it keeps relatively far behind, relatively far behind enough.
Close
Okay.
to canon.
So it's the Cliff Notes.
It's close enough.
All right.
The real
Good to
question is,
know.
do you want it to be closer?
Detailing
She does not know what that will do to her theology. Fascinating. So there's nothing. Okay. Nope. That's good information to have.
This is me trying to remember what this book is and where we picked it up. I'm sorry. I don't remember.
Where indeed?
Never mind then.
I can give you an out-of-character answer.
That's up to you.
Okay. This is the one that Kanari picked up in the tower. The one that was previously speaking.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem. It was a little bit of cloak and dagger at the time, so I understand if that slipped under the radar. I think my oven is about to go off again, but in the meantime, she's going to sort of thumb through the rest of the book, just see if there's anything that really stands out to her, either about how it's reported the past, or if there's any other sort of fixed points further along that...
Could you... And this is absolutely stealing from Doctor Who here. Could you read the chapter titles? If there are any.
If there are any, I will happily do so. And
There are no chapter titles.
God,
The
you're
pages
such a
remain
nerd.
blank. Roll me a quick perception check, though, Kanari, as you flip through the future pages of the book.
And then I will have to run and check and see if the cake is finally fucking done.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Ooh. Oh no.
And then one of those, you find this on a completely random page and a completely random part of the page near the bottom, and they fade just as though you had drawn a line through it, just the same way you drew the line through them.
Ooh, I like that.
The most terrifying part is when the book starts talking back.
Yes. Yeah.
Because that means something's watching you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a thing that's reacting to the flow of time. It is a thinking, acting agent.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Now I wonder if it's the book or if the book is connected to someone.
Imagine that just gives me a really cool idea for a book now. I think that's a really cool magic item. One where it's, two books are connected. When one person writes, it appears on the other page. So you can use it as a way to talk to people. I don't know, just a random thought. But anyway.
Very
it's
Tom
Harry
Riddle.
Potter, Harry Potter
chaotic.
Chamber of
Chaotic.
Secrets.
You know what's
book.
funny? You know what's funny? Chaotic?
Yes, Chamber of
You
Secrets, you're right.
literally wrote. You literally came up with the concept of how they connected Equestria to the human world in Rainbow Rocks.
Oh.
Oh,
In Equestria Girls. It was Sunset's diary, what is connected to a book that was in Twilight's library. And then Twilight used that book as a conduit to open up the mirror portal again and go do her thing. Quite literally Rainbow Rocks.
it's a pity it's
Sometimes
attached
I
to the
don't-
worst. Go on.
Well, I was going to say, sometimes I don't even realize the media that I reference.
But yes, oh dear, it knows that I'm asking for spoilers. Good to know. Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do while you're awake this evening?
I'm going to make a note to speak to the constabulary about anyone named Jules that is known to them. And we will proceed from there, I think. As for the book itself, it seems as though we have gotten the most out of it that we are going to. And again, if there was nothing earlier on in the book that really stood out to her as she was thumbing through the pages, then she'll probably just close out for the night.
Okay. So you close out the book, put it back in your pack, and I presume return to bed.
Yep.
Okay. In that case,
Oh boy.
the rest of the night proceeds without interruption.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That was some good sleep.
All right.
All right, back to retraining my feet. Because that's what I'll be doing for the rest of the week.
Hey, all right.
Good shit.
Well, does that,
Shall I- Go ahead.
out of curiosity, does that require essentially your entire attention for the full 24 hours, or would you be able to come on an excursion?
Retraining takes 8 hours per day for a number of days. It's the
Okay.
same as like everything else. It takes 8 hours to do shit every
Fair
day.
enough.
Yeah.
Well,
You can go on
Whilst we are-
excursions and stuff, but yeah.
Correct.
whilst we are over breakfast, then, Kanari is kind of playing with her eggs or toast or whatever it is that she has, and looks at the two of you. Well, listen, I know we've all had dreams and premonitions and other horrible things since we started on this venture, and I received another one last night. It said to look for someone named Jules. He was some sort of con artist or criminal or some such. He looked scared, and at the very end, there was some sense that this was connected to this business with the moon. So, if we've no other pressing business, I wouldn't mind paying a visit to the constabulary and see if we can't track him down.
I'm gonna
Someone
give it to
named
Sorren. Does that name ring a bell to you at all? Jules?
Does it? GM?
I don't mean to type.
Go ahead and
fast,
roll
but-
knowledge local.
You've gone all
14.
crackly, by the way, Wooten.
Oh no. Am I still crackly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
I'm going to say it's probably not ringing a bell.
Is that better?
No.
No, can still hear it.
Hello? Is it better?
Nope.
It is worse.
Yo.
Oh shit.
Just hit it a few times. It works for me. It fixed my mouse. I mean, I don't know what you want from me.
I'm going to go and say then with a 14, since Wuten's giving us the green light here, to that 14 probably not going to ring a bell.
I'm
Don't
also
have
trying
a
to
full
figure if
name.
I'm
Sounds like a guy who's kind of under the cuff sort of thing.
just trying to figure if I wanted to do a sense motive or not. But
I will let you make that call.
you said in a dream or a premonition about some guy named Jules last night?
Yes. Much like we were having about the tower and all those terrible memories of the past.
Something in the dream make you think it's connected to all this?
Yes. Just like I said, the overwhelming sense at the end that it was connected to the moons somehow.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Much better.
Yeah,
There we are.
I just needed to plug it into another port. All right, excellent. Okay. All right.
I mean, I suppose it doesn't hurt to sit there and see if we can figure out anything about a guy named Jules, but just a name like that ain't nearly enough to go off of.
No, I know.
Do you happen to see what this man might have looked like in your dream? Any other weird little details? Whenever I've sat there and heard tales of people's premonitions and dreams and prophecies, half the time the things are
It's
something always
symbolism.
ends up getting overlooked. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy that you seem to be getting some kind of strange prophecy in your dreams, the sorts of things you only hear from the priests, usually.
Well, if it's any consolation, I don't much care for it myself. I am used to the same, and if it doesn't make good rational sense, then I don't much care for it being in my head, which I try to keep quite rational, thank you. But it hasn't steered us wrong yet, especially considering the extent to which the things that I at least saw were reflected in the tower. So I'd rather not be blindsided again like we were in the tower, if I can help it.
Well, I'm willing to sit there and offer up some of my time to help you find. Maybe we could figure something more out today.
No, don't feel like you're obligated, especially if you have other, training or sharpening of skills to do, but I just wanted to make sure the invitation was open in case I just sort of wander out today.
I'll come with you. Girls' night.
Okay.
Girls' day.
I did sit there and make myself a friend at the auction. There's always a chance maybe I could tug on that string and just see if there's anything, if any name by the name of Jules just happens to come up. You said something about him being a not an upstanding sort.
No, And if you, well, like you said, if you have any connections now, it's, don't think we've been here long enough for us to really ingratiate ourselves with the underworld, as it were. But
You'd be surprised what a few coins and some good word does.
I suppose you'd be the expert on that.
He will just smile at that.
She gives you a tired smile back. All right, well, sounds like that's resolved. And leaving her breakfast entirely unresolved, she goes to go and get herself ready.
I'm gonna look at she. Yeah, you think she's coming back for that?
We'll split it evenly.
All right,
Oh my
grabs the plate. They split the plate and they eat it.
Gosh,
Hey,
guys, we need to make sure our friends are eating correctly and properly and making sure they're having a well-balanced meal at least 3 times a day. Let's just eat their food.
Let's just eat that.
Anri, you're not here to tell us to be better than what we are. Be quiet.
You're not the little voice in my head right now.
The little voice in my head says, "Ooh, that looks delicious."
Ooh, bacon. Ooh, bacon.
Bacon.
little Anri appears on your shoulder.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I would.
Evil
But,
Anri
you
appears
know, on the
your
other hand,
other shoulder.
I probably would.
And Anri, a little special thing for you, since you've been paying attention to this. The more stress Kanari gets, the closer she approaches the Jean-Paul Sartre diet of like 3 cigarettes and a cup of coffee a day,
Oh dear.
and nothing
Okay.
else.
Oh, boy.
Okay. That is being fixed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. My goodness.
Well, you are part
were
of
I
the
your
family
GM,
now.
I'd be making you take levels of fatigue.
Well, see, we don't always talk about what we've been eating, so it's, easy to sneak those
Yeah.
things through the gaps.
Yeah.
The character using the fact that we don't describe what we eat as the excuse to not eat is some meta level bullshit.
God,
I am not sure what I think about.
why are you guys
Playing-
like this?
Literally playing the anxiety depression game with God.
Oh, love that.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh. Come on, it's the kind of metagaming you can get behind, anyway.
Mhm.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
true.
Definitely.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Perfectly legal. Perfectly legal.
All right. Well, Sorren will be busy retraining today, but he'll also take some time to. I was trying to find our friend, and I can't find his picture anywhere in here. So, I was looking through all the locations, friends.
Oh, hold on.
We're in
me-
Liazeros,
yeah.
but I didn't see a Liazeros tab. So,
No, I've been migrating a lot of things around, so hold tight a sec. I'll see if I can find them.
no worries.
Where are you? Here you are. Yeah, I didn't categorize them completely right, but this guy?
Yeah, Sydney.
Yeah, Sydney.
The way that he had described it and the way it seemed is that he's got his connections. I thought I might try to hit him up, ask if he doesn't know the name Jules, if he knows anywhere else I can ask, and then I can always find myself a couple of bars and do some information gathering
Good shit.
with diplomacy. So
That could be good.
don't have to role play it all out. It's just a chance to be able to, say,
Okay.
I'm building
Yeah.
a relationship. I remember who you are. I came to
Mhm.
find you.
Mhm.
Yeah, but if you wanted to, I do have something ready. So,
Ooh.
well, as in for role playing it out.
Mm. Well, I think we'll do me and Kanari can go up to the constabulary to figure out what we can find about Jules, and then
Okay.
Sorren can go to Sydney and see what he can find.
Are there is there a particular constabulary to look for, or a particular part of the city? Because I imagine there are a few stations throughout the area. Like we have
well,
the south.
Here's my question, and then I'm going to have to go and deal with the final timer. Hopefully, the we're in good with the leadership of the city now. Presumably, there would be some sort of archive of criminal records or some such. If we could investigate those or speak to whomever is in authority to check the records and see if this gentleman has been booked for anything previously or if he's known to the police in any way, then I think that would probably be the quickest way to get the information we need.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Well.
point one thing out. Sorren can't look for it because you didn't tell him. There is another name in what was written there. You might want to look into that as well. Just something I thought I'd point out. The name Einherjar.
Einherjar.
We know who those are,
Do we?
or at
I
least
don't-
we've
If
come
we do, then
across-
I fucking forgot. So
we've
please
come across
enlighten me.
members of the Einherjar before, at least.
The Ein is that it says it doesn't. There's a group called like the Einherjar, but that says it's a specific person, right? Or am I just dumb? Am I forgetting everything? Have I?
There is one detail that occurred our very first session back to this book of Kyonin Legacies.
There's the Formandir here.
I don't mind saying this either because this happened in front of everybody. But do you remember
That's
when
going to be a
Kanari
very
had that?
loaded statement.
What?
Do you remember?
Oh,
Anyways,
well, that's why I'm talking. So there, during that, near the end of that first return session, Kanari had a sort of dream vision that froze, and then she spoke with someone
I
when
remember
they
the
froze
dream.
that dream.
Mm-hmm.
And at the very end of it, Kanari had asked them a question as they were departing. And they simply, and their response as they elegantly, delicately moved away was to freeze in place and turn around with a very small smile and responds to her by saying, "We will speak again, our young Einherjar."
Okay.
I appreciate the returning of context because my brain doesn't work.
That's okay.
It's all good.
That's okay.
It's been a while. I have just held on to that name because I remember the Norse implications.
There is
Okay,
definitely-
so we're going. So you're going to go to like a central archive in the city? Are you considering the southern gate, or just more like a centralized?
wherever
bookkeepers.
wherever that archive is, that's where we're going. Because
All right, let's say it's. We can say it's around where the book auction was.
all right, cool.
This is just like kind of in the general vicinity, or actually no. We'll say it's this. This is like the. This is sort of like a law enforcement headquarters.
Okay, good deal.
Appear to be a couple of. There appears to be a single Hell Knight that's been in this area. Just kind of looking around, gathering some reports as well.
Okay. Interesting.
Let's have you roll. Well, let's see. Make a diplomacy check to see what they may be able to start digging up for you.
All right. Plus 20 plus 7.
Okay, 19. All right, so they're amicable. You're well-known faces around here. What's up?
I'm sorry, for good and all, I am back, and I apologize for all of the interruptions.
Oh, you're all good.
No, that's all good.
You're making cake. Perfectly,
Yes.
perfectly acceptable.
Welcome back.
So you relay the information you were given about like anyone by that name who is at like the village at the southern wall. Honestly, a lot of the stuff is pretty seem to be like pretty minor offenses. A lot of them are just kind of just things he got slaps on the wrist for, like disturbing the peace, from like noise complaints, that sort of thing. There are a couple of instances where he had had some very petty theft, but he was caught easily every time, and it was easily quashed.
Okay.
Understood.
Yeah. Not if he was some kind of bandit or whatever, he's not good at that. Don't quit your day job.
All right. So I suppose the last question then is there an address that's attached to this record?
As such, he actually lives in that area. It's
Okay.
yeah. It's like some of the outer, just in like a small, just like apparently like some kind of small house out in the just beyond the wall.
Perfect. Well, that sounds like we know where we're going.
Excellent. Well, with that, then, Chaotic, would you like to do your roleplay stuff? Finding Sydney.
Well, either that or just for the moment, just sitting there and asking around bars and shit after anybody named Jules. So, who's got a bit of a reputation, I guess. I don't know. I'll just do that for now.
Okay. You are directed around. Let's see. See over on down here in this part of town. You're directed to a bar that actually is kind of like a step down into the basement type of bar.
Ooh.
Ooh, fun.
Ooh.
Basement bar.
And there appear to be various types in here. It's pretty. It's fairly quiet in here. People just there's some bits of chatter, but people tend to be mostly kind of keeping to themselves around here.
Yes. Oh. Come on down and find myself a spot at the bar.
Okay. Let me go ahead and refresh real quick on my end. I'm not hearing the music.
Welcome, stranger. Welcome to Izzy's. What can I get for you?
You guys got some good whiskey? I could use some.
Sure. What shelf? Cheap stuff or top shelf?
What kind of press is you looking from the top shelf there?
What was your response there? Sorry.
Said, what kind of presses you got for the top shelf there?
Let's see. Well, we got a Narr'torian import here. About probably cost about 8 silver.
Narr'tor. You happen to 8 silver. You happen to know what part of what part of Narr'tor set there came from? And I'm gonna put the 8 silver down on the bar.
Let me see here. This is an 1095. So this is me forgetting what year it is too. By the way,
It is
in
Like in the year
1405.
1450.
14.
1505.
Okay.
Well,
1405? Okay.
this year currently 1505.
Okay. That 500-year-old whiskey, damn.
No. I thought it was
Hell
much earlier than
yeah.
that. Sorry, I was much earlier than that. All right, this is 1482. So
Is it from the
My guess is Renfall, more than likely.
Rimfall? I don't think I've had anything from there in quite a while.
Yeah, about time you had. Let's change that. And he pours you a glass. Collects the silver.
Thank you kindly.
Mm.
Give it a good old swirl and then take a sip. I'll take a little time before I start asking him any questions. Just sit there and enjoy the drink for a bit.
Sure. He's going to tend to this halfling over here.
I'll take a look around the bar just to see if any face seems familiar, or if there's any obvious signs of people who spread information.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a sense motive check as you kind of inspect the bar.
$28.
Okay. It's not like an omnipresent thing, but as you're kind of checking the place out,
I'm getting the vibes, you know.
You do see occasionally people seem to be having normal conversations, but every so often you do see like you spot some familiar, like very, very subtle. You rolled high and good on this one, but there are some very subtle, like non-verbals that people are making, like might make towards their face, or scratches with a particular finger.
There is some thieves' cant going on in here.
That's correct.
Gotcha. Well, I'll send out a signal of sorts, because I'm just trying to see if anybody's like, is it an open table, an open invitation to sit there and ask a couple of questions before taking my leave, that sort of thing. So
Sure. You wave him down, he'll come back over. Something else for your friend.
Oh, so he's the one he's just answering it?
I thought you went to wave somebody down.
What I meant by that was that, people are doing the subtle thieves cant. I'm open and looking for information. I'm buying who's selling, basically.
Got it. Okay. Well, let's say this guy makes up for the towards the bar, sits down and says, "Can I get another golden iron, please?" He gets over to Mixon, and he makes a double take at you, Sorren. And he says, "I recognize you from somewhere."
Well, maybe. I make my way around a couple of the different bars here around town. Chance you maybe have seen my face before.
You Army. You used to know a guy. Kind of looked like you. He was in the Army.
No, friend. I'm a traveler. Never been in any official army. Can't say I have.
Just because it's been a while, Chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to try that again?
It's been a while. Okay.
It's fine.
You might have to remind me again. So
That's okay. I'll DM it to you. Just because, yeah, it's been a while, and I want to be nice.
I appreciate
Not
that.
helping the
Thank
fact
you.
that I have banned over the summer.
To be fair, we've been playing this campaign for the better part of 5 years.
At some point, the political intrigue becomes. No wonder people can't maintain lies well if I can't even fucking remember half of them.
Exactly.
It's okay. I know since I'm pretty sure how pirates and Kyonin are both going to be going on for a good while yet.
Mhm.
It's good to play nice like that sort of thing. Both are very
absolutely, yeah.
complex and have a lot of moving
Yeah,
parts. So
yeah,
I
absolutely.
appreciate you guys' patience with me because, man, is it hard to control my brain sometimes.
Trust me, I get it.
Boy, I've been there. I am there, in fact.
Mhm.
Right
Mhm.
alongside you.
Anyway, he says, "I knew a fellow like you and was in the army. Looked a bit like you."
Oh boy, I'm gonna need me another drink.
Yeah, yeah. I know that goes, especially these days. Hey, top shelf again for my friend here, huh? Right away. Oh, actually, I might need to check the back real quick. See what we have. Is there any sort of beverage of choice you're looking down? I could make a little note for myself here. He'll slide you a little piece of paper for your beverage of choice. For you to write down whatever you need.
Mhm.
I feel like I know what's happening, but I'm a dum-dum, so. Is the bartender actually just asking for me for a drink, or is this like a what information are you looking for? Just checking, because I'm dumb.
No, it's fine. So you can check with the implication. I see. This is also sign. I must have been playing fucking. I must have a very specific way of playing Blair in my 5e campaign. So he's about to check the back stock for a drink he was going to put that this gentleman was going to order for you. And he said while he was back, and he's going to say while he was back there, if there is a particular drink, wink, that you might be after, just write it down here. He'll see what he has in stock.
And by that, he's asking what I'm asking for.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
I just want to make sure because, again,
No,
I'm
you're
an idiot.
fine. No,
So,
don't
It's
sweat
all
it,
good.
dude.
It's all good.
So on the paper, then I'll write the name of the person that I'm asking after, and is there any other info I can really think of other than just the name Jules? Based on what Kanari told me, really wasn't a lot.
He did a lot. He favored the southern wall a lot. Like the little town outside the southern wall. He did a lot of his stuff there.
What Kanari was able to tell me something about the southern wall. Okay.
Mhm.
I guess I'll write the words Jules, southern wall, ? I'll probably write those down.
All right. I'll go see what I have.
Well, thank you kindly. And thanks to you as well. Looking over to my friend.
Yep, sure thing. In fact, I'm just gonna. He just hops over the bar, he pours a drink himself, and then leaves the proper amount of coin on the table, and then makes back for his seat.
Oh, I see. He's working. He works here. Okay.
So a little bit of time passes.
Man, smooth. Renfall Wheeler did make good whiskey, didn't it? Ain't had that one for a long time. Or at least it feels like it. I'm acting like I'm so old.
Amen, brother. So sorry for your wait, sir. We do have what you were looking for in stock.
Well,
Oh, is
well.
that so?
He has a little. He has. He actually lays out a small napkin, and on top of it, a glass of red wine. Placed on top. It's quite the how you say it.
It's
The
not
port.
just top shelf, it's
Yeah.
back of the house.
Yeah. Quite the port you are after, sir.
I've got some fine tastes.
Clearly you do. It's good to see you. It's good to see you come to one of our establishments, by the way.
Well, I couldn't just sit there and take such an offer and not take advantage of it.
Smart. I like smart ones. At any rate, I'm going to tend to some customers, but if there's anything else you need, do give me a call.
I'll be sure to.
And Sorren, perception check, please.
Sure, I can do that. $35.
Sorren gets about the impression of how this works. You lift the glass of wine, and in the folded napkin is some scrawled information. Some of it's it gives a little bit of info about a guy named Jules. He's a little. He's more of a troublemaker than anything else. He's tried a few times to join their little thieves guild, but can't even pass the basic tests. In fact, some of the people within the thieves guild kind of think he's more annoying than anything else. Just kind of like
he's that eager,
trying.
Not quite smart. He wants it because it's his dream, but he can't fucking do it. And we're just like, guy, just stop. Seriously.
Yeah. The first,
You're gonna fucking ruin our cover, you little asshole.
The making noise is not the way. Is not how we fucking run things around here.
Oh boy, you guys doing a job? The cops right there. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, God. But with your perception as well, you can kind of tell that Sydney is. You're not the only one getting served at the moment, shall we say. He's making a few rounds himself, just delivering orders.
That's fair. Everybody has something that they're looking for, and they know where they're supposed to go to get it.
Mm-hmm. And he makes his way towards the back of the bar. But yes, Jules seems to be more of a nuisance than
not actually harmful.
Yeah,
he's harmful indirectly because he's a dunderhead, but other than that,
yes, seems to be the case. But yeah.
Any other information there, or
about Jules and the Southern Wall? Nothing in particular.
Well, I have a name, and I have some more stuff about that. So yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and now you also have a little understanding of how the information exchange works in Leozeros.
Perfect. That's good to know too.
With that being said, friends, let's take us a quick little cheeky pee break, shall we?
All right. Cheeky pee break it is. We'll be right back, guys. And we're back. Hello, everyone. It begins.
Okay. So, on the other side of Vera,
Oh, the other
Anri,
side of the
unless you had anything, unless you had anything specific you wanted to say to Lolvrum before you headed back, you
You
decided
know,
it was time. You got your training. It was good. You were good to depart.
there is one thing.
Okay.
Given I was umming and ahhing over this, but given the circumstances, I was going to make an offer to Lorvan. We can do this in character if you want, but it's just a small.
Sure.
It's a small character thing. Tell me, Lorvan, would you be interested in taking this? And she will pull out the Fire Drake pistol. Given how you've got some fire-hating creepy crawlies on the mountaintop there, maybe something like this would be able to help you.
Where did you get a beauty like this, Anri?
It's, probably best you don't ask, but some ancient ruin to the north of here. Tower.
This was actually in the that little cove area. I think you got the Fire Drake pistol.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
when we went hunting in the old cove, there were a whole bunch of like legendary weapons that were guarded by a giant water elemental, but the pistol was in a small chest that we found on the way down there.
Okay.
That I think was full of magic items from a party that had dropped all their stuff down there, or it was whoever was using it to hoard their stuff. There was a
okay.
painting. This is that where we found the Crocs?
Yes.
Yes, that was where you found the Crocs.
Okay.
The Crocs. Okay.
The Crocs are
The
splendid.
4 sacred treasures, a cloak of the ancients that can blend you with nature, a gun with the power of dragonfire, a crown wielding the blades forged of ancient times to protect the wearer, and a pair of Crocs.
Oh yeah, that's where my bonus to my stealth's coming from. I have the Cloak of Elvenkind. I forgot about that.
Yeah, all this being is that my plan was to sell it to go towards the building other guns fund. But given our discussions with She and everything that's happened, I didn't want to just do that anywhere. So I feel like, given everything that's happened, would Lorvan want it?
Are you giving it to him or selling it to him? Just so I know.
Honestly, Anri would probably just give it to him.
Okay.
Money would be great, but Anri's too damn nice.
Anri is nice.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of.
He's a man who's done a lot for you, so you're just kind of like, you know what? This is like some kind of legendary treasure thing. I bet you make more use out of it than me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's gonna look this thing over, check out any sort of like magic runes he might find, check the type of ammo that it uses, all that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're okay with just giving something like this to me?
Well, of course, for you. You're in
No
trouble.
more words. He doesn't. As you're saying that part, he just moves forward and just gives you a big, powerful dwarven hug.
Aww.
That kind where they're shorter than you, but it doesn't matter. They could still pick you up.
This is all.
You raised yourself so well.
The way I see it, my old family would probably offer you something like this and demand a 7-figure sum for it. Charge your whole life for it. I don't want to be like them. Use it and save lives. Shoot one of these spider things for me, and hopefully it will come in handy.
Well, even if that were the case, joke's on them. Now I'm the one holding the gun. Referring to, your family charge. Like, here's this gun, and we expect you to work for us forever. He's like, no, joke's on you. I'm holding the gun now. Well, hopefully we'll be able to keep the things at bay. And if we really are stretched for help, I'll be sure to give you a call.
You better.
Just saw too many adventurers go up to the top side who didn't come back down. I didn't want you to risk you being one of them. But maybe I could, if this thing's got firepower, you say, maybe I could pick off a couple of those drones, maybe.
Good.
But you're too kind, and do know that one day I will pay you back for this.
And you know that I will turn it down.
We'll see. We'll see, Missy. Right then. Ain't a droving way to have long goodbyes, so best of luck to you, wherever the winds may blow.
Take care, Lorven. I will be checking back with you. So please write back soon.
I look forward to it, Missy.
Oh, head off.
I am one day now going to make a dwarven character whose whole thing is, it ain't the dwarven way for long goodbyes. And he just turns around and walks away.
For someone who needs no introduction, get the fuck out.
Says nothing because he doesn't need an introduction.
Yeah. And you make your way out of Cloverstone.
Yeah.
And let's head back to the old world map here. In your travels, you make kind of what you just did before. Just either keep to the road yourself, maybe find a caravan on the side to walk alongside, just for strength in numbers in case anything happens.
Anri continues to have her wolf riding main character moment.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to stop in Relinquay?
Can you remind me what Relinquay is? I know we've been there, but
We've got to go to the guildmaster and let them know that they all died.
oh, that's
And
true.
it's our fault for sending them. Not really, but
Oh, we did we point out something? Okay,
we
No?
please remind me again.
no, they
It's okay. I'm struggling to remember this one.
so we cleared out the road to Cloverstone, right? Took care of like the ogres
So
and stuff.
things that you did, you took out the some giants, and that's where you met Cassandra.
Mhm.
It wasn't necessarily like the road that was a
Oh
problem.
yeah, there were
it
some
was
giants that were attacking random caravans
Yeah.
on the way through.
Yeah,
I
they
remember
were
now.
a problem, but the other problem was the mines up in the dwarven area,
Which we
because-
took care of because there was something going on up there with
Mhm.
our old dwarf friend who is now, as
Yep.
far as we're aware, actually properly deceased.
Mhm.
Yep. And now And now metal trades and everything between the cities is all back to its regular snuff.
Mm-hmm. But now apparently there's something going on with weird ice spider arachnids.
Mm-hmm.
And we
I know.
sent people after them? When did that happen?
Well-
You did not.
Okay.
Well, I
don't know where that
imagine-
came from.
Given that Lorver knows about it, at least, I imagine that what he would have done is just give Anri a note to say, "Could you pass this on to the top brass
guildmaster?"
the guildmaster." at
Retroactively,
Yes.
we could say that he did that.
Yeah, so just Anri it makes sense for Anri to drop it off. She's traveling light and fast and going in that direction.
Letting them know that adventurers from the Adventuring Guild in Relemquay did try to go after these bugs and did not come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, other than that, Anri would probably just head on her way. She has no reason to stop in Relemquay, besides just handing that note in.
Okay. Let's pop in here real quick. Where's the... Here we go.
Yes, I remember this place.
Yeah.
Yeah. And making their way through the city from this southwestern end.
Mhm.
I'm happy to kind of move things a little bit forward as you make your way towards his main guild house area.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks to be having a sort of argument with his left and right hand guildmates.
Yeah.
He appears to be finishing up a little argument with a Hell Knight. Can you roll a perception check as you approach, please?
Perception check, you say?
Mm-hmm.
$32.
You hear him say a few things about the Hell Knight makes some accusations, some things of like, we are aware of the types who like to hide around here. So whatever you don't give us, we can't promise that we won't make another return. And I told you that we have our own way of handling those types of people. And if we need your help, we'll be in touch. Now, like you said, why don't you be on your way? Hell Knight will just give him a bit of a stare and leave town. Gotta hate those guys.
Just as a random side note, didn't we also see the flag of the Hell Knights flying at Liazeros as well?
Yep.
You did. It was outside of like basically like a city hall. Yeah, meeting hall.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't there before, right?
Yeah, that wasn't.
Correct.
Okay, just checking.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
And I'm sharing his profile because he also got a glow up for book 2.
Oh, yes!
Hey, look at him. Look at this dude.
Got enough on my damn plate lately.
Look at this dude.
Oh. Well, if you ain't a sight for sore eyes, how are you, lady?
Hello, Maleo. Well, all things considered, how's Trix?
Well enough, I guess. Being one of the guild heads of this that runs this damn city's a lot more stressful than I was expecting it to be. Even though I already knew it was going to be. But we got Hell Knights breathing down our neck about some kind of, I don't know, potion smugglers or something. But we got nothing like that in this city.
Poaching and smuggling?
Yeah.
First I'm hearing of it.
Word is that some people can't afford temple prices for healing and stuff, but there's some kind of smuggling ring for potions up going on right now, but our information's too good. We're too on top of it for something like that to go under our noses. But Hell Knights like to think we're involved because we're kind of a off-the-cuff sort of group. Run things our own way. And because if it ain't under wherever they dictate to be the law of... oh my god, I'm blanking on the god. Help, Zelos.
One more time. Zelos, yes.
Yeah. If it ain't an edict under the law of Zelos, then clearly we're under some kind of scrutiny. But
An underground
anyway,
potions.
yeah. Oh, go ahead.
No, she's just mumbling to herself.
Oh, yeah.
Did he also say there was a poaching ring, or did I just mishear the word potion?
Might have just been hurt. Might have misheard potion.
Okay.
Potions, reagents for potions, that sort of thing.
Okay.
People are stealing. I guess they're stealing potion ingredients.
Hmm.
Ominous.
Making them for apparently using reagents to brew some off-the-cuff ones at cheaper prices. I don't know. Not
Why's
my
that
forte.
got knickers in a tizzy?
They're spreading out a little bit more due to the some edicts that my old rival brought in. Ragnael.
Mm.
I guess he brought it. Yeah, you can tell that. You can tell he did this kind of like a little bit over, like needlessly dramatic, like Dinkelberg type of thing.
Dinkelberg.
Like that one. They had the type of you as a player remember they had the type of rivalry where he was like I'm gonna catch up to you, Raggy, and he's just like our rivalry is like the most important thing or whatever. He's just like, what rivalry?
It's the difference between Might Guy and Kakashi. It's literally just Might Guy and Kakashi.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a long fucking time. I don't know. Again, media that I may not even realize I accidentally reference. I'll learn more about it in a few days, but I guess he brought in some kind of agreement with the royals about different type of security measures for the cities to, I don't know, but it doesn't give the Hell Knights any kind of right to get in our business. But enough about me. What brings you to town?
More bad news for you, unfortunately.
Oh, good.
Anri will slide off her wolf mount and hand him the letter written by Lorvern.
It's probably best you read it from him.
Let's see here. Of Theta, Iota, and Lambda? God. Who the hell's Valon?
Some big shot adventurer, from what I know.
Too big shot enough to deliver the damn news himself. No offense or anything, just...
None taken.
All right. All right, Joy, from here on out, we're going to have to look at recovery measures. Can you take this to the big house? Sure thing, boss. He'll leave, and you're right, that was some bad news. I'm down a lot more men now, but
Anything some adventurers might be able to assist with?
Turning her head to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Blink, blink, big eyes.
What, just the two of you?
No, well, as you know, I'm still part of a larger group. I could bring them down here.
How about I think looking at assessing the threat that we have right now, it's probably better that we just evidently these spider things, wherever the hell they are, they're not making any kind of aggressive movements themselves, so I think I just need to move my forces around elsewhere and stop investigating those things for now. And if you want to do anything, maybe just keep an eye out for any kind of intel in your travels. Because
Very well. Can't blame a girl for trying.
yeah. And I mean, I wouldn't bet. He looks around just like, I mean, I wouldn't bat an eye if a couple of Hell Knights got their comeuppance, but you hear that from me.
I think that one will cost you a bit more than you can afford. Messing with the Hell Knights does not sound like the best idea to make a living.
Yeah, likely not. But whatever. We're gonna try and work a little more closely with the kingdom to see if we can keep them a little bit more on their fancy boy leash. Look after your own damn city. Go for a swim while you're at it, full armor.
Damn.
Well, if you need a place to stay, room and board's on me. Since you guys have helped us out so much. But if you got to hit the road again, then you do what you got to do, Missy.
What time is it?
Lady. By the time you get here, probably towards the evening.
Well, there's probably not much point in setting out.
Oh, very well. I'll take you up on that offer. Thank you.
All right. He'll make sure he'll get a voucher for you, and you'll be able to spend the night here without much issue.
Yeah.
Any issue, I should say.
Yeah.
Nice.
But that being said, you delivered the news, heard a little bit of word about potion smuggling and some Hell Knights being obnoxious. My question to you, Anri, just to expedite things a little bit, is there anything that you would like to do while you are still out on the road?
Not in particular, no. I think Anri would probably just make her way home, assuming she doesn't get dadded again in Albrook. She'll probably just race home, race to Liazeros.
Okay. We'll just have you do that in the time that the party is doing their situation, handling their stuff. As for the rest of you, we can have you regroup a bit on... let's say y'all go ahead and regroup right around... Just put you back in your room for now.
All right. Good deal.
Just to kind of configure what all we're trying to do is we kind of Tarantino jump around a bit.
Hell yeah. just like panning shots across the city, various, just like various parts across the city, and then
Yeah.
a couple of days have passed.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
I guess also Guy Ritchie might do that. I could see that.
And I guess I can go ahead and do this.
Hello?
Were we going to do anything the same day with the whole jewels situation, or no?
Yeah, that does depend on you guys. And in such case, I can just put on her.
If
and
I'm
Kai over
honest,
here for the timing.
Yeah, I assumed we were going to get back together and share whatever we'd found,
yeah.
and then
If I'm honest,
whatever
just-
Kanari wanted to
just
do at
from
that point. She's the one that asked, so.
Mhm. If I'm honest, just from what we dredged up, it doesn't seem like he's anything more than just like a petty theft, like a petty thief at most.
At best.
Yeah, at best. So it doesn't look like this is.
Well, do we want to play that what we're doing there with Kanari, depending on how she reacts?
I don't know.
I mean, what are you thinking,
I
Cygnus?
mean, Kanari's
Would
part
you
of this
want to follow
discussion.
up on it, or not?
I mean, Kanari
It's up
would
to
be
you.
part of this discussion, so you know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we all started out pretty low on the totem pole of life, right?
Right.
It could be that he's about to run into something, or knows something, or overheard something, and this is a premonition to try and get to him before someone else does. But I won't drag the two of you into this if it's not something you want to investigate further, or if you feel it's not important. But I may go out there now that we have a house to look at.
I was going to say our characters don't necessarily know if it's important, but, because we weren't told much more other than we should try to figure something out about him. So we're like, sure, why not? We'll help you with that. Why not?
Point you in the right direction.
You're getting weird premonitions still. It seems to be important.
Mm-hmm.
And Sorren's on a kick of things happen for a reason right now. So
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, if there is time this afternoon, and that is something that we wish to do, yes, by all means, let's head south of the wall.
Okay. So you notated the address of the guy.
Mhm.
And we'll just say it's right around. Let's see, it's
everything
right
we've
here.
corroborated seems to show that, yay, whoever this guy is, some small time, if at best, tries to be a thief and not very good at it, sort.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, let's pop down here and see what's going on.
Okay.
Okay.
So you make it to the address that was found in the that was provided to you.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll perception checks, I guess.
Watch the address for a short period of time, I guess.
Yeah, while we're rolling this, can you also tell us a little bit about what the what it's like outside the wall here? I mean, is this like full shanty town or what?
Sure. It's like a small kind of just you can kind of tell by the outsides of the map that it's just mostly kind of a rural area, mostly like farming, ranching, that sort of thing.
I also imagine it's at some point the walls can't handle it, so people just start building houses outside the gate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But there are also farms. I mean, I'm looking around the whole map, and yeah, there also are just farms out here. So
Mm-hmm. But yeah, with your perception checks, house is empty, and there you even look in some windows. Doesn't look like anybody appears to be home.
Interesting. Does it look like it's been abandoned for a while, or is it just someone is out and about on the town?
No, he might have been gone for like a few days. He's like he's probably it looks like he might be has been, and judging by how he's got the place kind of shut up, it's closed off in a way that felt like he was going to be gone for a while.
Okay. Well, let's see. Do I actually? I do not.
Scrying magic.
Actually, I was going to say disable device, but no, not this character. Well, he's a criminal. He's known to the police. What do we feel about a little B&E?
I'll take a look around the street. How tight is any kind of security outside the gates?
I will assist with that.
Assuming a perception check, or either a perception or just let me know what I see. I guess I don't know. It's up to you.
Not necessarily like major security, but there are people that are kind of like out and about. They'd probably see someone trying to like break in, more than likely.
Is it just a single-story house?
Yeah, it's super small. It's like not many rooms, and there's probably windows to see in them. It's not a big house. It's like it's
This guy's lucky to have it kind of deal.
yeah.
Well,
Is there an obvious back door? Is there an obvious front door? Obviously front door and window. Is there a back door? Is there
do we have invisibility as an option?
I don't know it yet.
I do. I have vanish.
Which is rounds per level, I believe. So
Yeah, as invisibility, but only 30 seconds.
Well, I mean,
as of the moment, I also just have Hellcat Stealth. So I mean, there's that. I was retraining it, but now all of a sudden it's a moment where it could be useful.
Hey, if you still have it, you still have it. You know?
Yeah.
So
True. Plus, casting a spell in the middle of the street is usually pretty noticeable.
exactly.
And then somebody disappears, it's kind of noticeable. So
I'll also something else that'll also make note is just as your brain's kind of thinking about, it's kind of stirring over this whole situation a little bit more, Kanari. You remember with the you're beginning to recall that it's that while this dude is just kind of like a ultra minor miscreant, he's whatever the message was trying to convey, there may not quite be relevance to him yet. So as far as one can tell, just kind of looking inside his windows at like the scattered goods and just how the place looks, and the fact that he's not even around just kind of gives the impression that he could be as lucky a guy to have a house like this as any other, for lack of a better word, I guess, peasant.
Mm-hmm.
A commoner.
So, and given the information you guys have exchanged, if he's bad at being a fucking pickpocket, that even the Thieves Guild find him annoying, there's a chance he's not. What could he possibly hide himself? You know.
While fair, I've. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that there is no quest item that is hidden inside of his abode that we need to worry about right this second.
Though, if I may, rather than, B&E, maybe just leave a note for him. Just be like, hey,
Yeah.
come find us.
That's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, just like write a little note, slip it under the door. Something.
Suddenly we're the quest givers.
Exactly.
Yeah, I will actually do exactly that.
I think
Just
that's a good idea there.
yeah, leave our address up at the hotel or the hostel or whatever it is that we're staying at.
We got a proper place here now.
Yeah, we were given grace by the princess. It's technically, I guess it's hers, but we use it. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So yes, I will leave that address and a request to meet with us.
Okay. I'm.
You got a lot of that adventurer mind still on, Kanari. We're not in a dungeon right now. Breaking, you know.
I used to do this all the time before I met the two of you. So
Don't get me wrong. There were many a days where I had to sit there and find myself some coins, some food, and some drink, and wasn't a lot of options. Trust me, I get it. I do.
yeah. And that most dangerous of prey, information.
Yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting stuff.
Okay. So you'll leave a note under his door. I'm gonna actually make a note of that myself. Leave a note under the door, under my door. I'm gonna put my own note under my own door.
There you go. See? And while we're doing all this, and then of course as we make our way back this day, I would like to make a sense motive at Kanari. I'm wondering just how important she seems to think this Jules guy is from her dream.
Okay.
So, I'll have a 19 on that.
And I will actually go ahead and oppose that for once.
With
Okay.
a bluff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it wasn't a dream. It was the book.
Yeah. She's doing her best not to look particularly concerned, and in fact doesn't seem to be. She just looks focused and marches back towards the city with the same purpose as you all marched out.
Yeah.
So, about her normal, something happened, she's just curious to follow up on it as far as I can tell.
Her
Okay.
normal level of Gnoll intensity.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And
Fair
she
enough.
is intense.
She is very intense.
So, I detect nothing unusual at the same level of intensity that she follows up on most things with. Okay. Sorren was worried about her and was just curious to try to figure it out, and he is going to be satisfied with the answer he's found.
Good shit.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Hi, Hermes.
well, we will. Yeah, Merlin's jumped up to join me here.
Hi, Merlin.
Hello, Merlin.
He purrs loud. You can probably hear him.
Oh, we did.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, expedite some things along. We're going to say, a few days pass, and
I will spend my money and retrain my feet.
Yeah.
he does not want me to use my mouse, but I moved Anri and Kai back anyway.
Okay.
You guys are able to rejoin.
Anri
Can
will.
we assume I have retrained by this point?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
That's fine.
I've spent the money.
Anri will return, bolting down the street upon her mighty steed.
Hi, Merlin. Oh my God.
Man, that's so cool.
Yeah, Anri has been
riding on the wolf
aura
down the
farming.
city.
Uh-huh.
Aura farming in my D&D.
Yeah, and,
You just got to turn on the funk music.
Yeah.
Man, more universes need more exotic mounts.
Yeah.
Horses and elk and things like that are all well and good, but man,
I've been doing my best with the Northern Realms campaign to say no horses.
What? I have. Cygnus, what? I have never heard of an elk mount. What?
Yeah. No, you know, like
Oh, hell
Big
yeah.
wood
fucking
elves and shit.
creatures.
Well, shit. Okay.
Wood, yeah, elves usually like the elves that live in woods usually kind of have that the whole elk or deer thing that they ride, sort of deer, sort of
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, I actually got the
Usually,
idea
if they're
from
druids, you know,
Yeah.
they are the mount.
They are the mount.
Yeah, if I can wild shape that.
And then we play the obviously not Russia or Poland that ride the bears.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you
So.
got the bears,
Mm-hmm.
Kislev.
Yeah, that too.
Was that I'm brain farting so hard right now. Which one is the winged hussars? Is that Poland?
That's
No.
yeah,
Yes.
that's Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just winged hussars riding bears.
Oh god,
Oh, that goes so hard.
that's terrible.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Anri, you make it back to the house.
Anri will. She will ride back to the house, dismount her steed, and assuming she sees Kanari, she will jump into your arms and give you a big hug.
Oh,
Oh.
well, she certainly wasn't expecting that, but she'll take it and resist the temptation to swing you around too much. But
Cute.
well, hi, welcome back. How was your trip south?
Good to be back. Surprisingly, nothing too bad happened, though I have some news you'll probably want to hear.
Okay, is this something we need to talk about in front of the whole group?
It's not too serious, but it's good to see you.
You too.
Has everybody
And
been...
you-
Go on.
No, just you as well, Kai. She'll say, you know, to Kai who is present.
Boof.
Bark.
Woof.
Wolf. Oh no, don't wolf.
Bork.
Yeah, that is one of my favorite
Yeah.
fucking animal things ever.
Dude whooped in Times New Roman.
Anyway, I'm sorry, I interrupted. Please go ahead.
No, it's just... Hope the other two haven't been keeping you too busy?
Well, we had another one of those premonition sort of things, trying to find someone here in town who may have more information on what's going on, but no dice yet.
What's this one, then?
Some sneak thief from south of town. Some indication he may, again, know something. It wasn't very specific.
I got
Okay.
blasted with a clothes removal spell.
Oh yeah.
What?
Sorren just
And with that, she will turn to Sorren.
Sorry.
Why are you looking at me?
You're very lucky.
I'm looking at you because I expect you to explain yourself.
You're sitting there, obvious. You just, I'm the one. I'm the one.
She's
I'm the one
just
guy.
sitting back,
I'm the
kinda
one
like
guy
looking-
who was here. I'm the one guy who was here, and you automatically assume I'm the one who did it. All right.
Did you
She's
cast a
just
spell?
sitting back,
Was,
looking at her nails as she just very nonchalantly says it.
So was Sorren the one that did that one? I forget.
Yes, he was.
Okay.
Funny
Okay. Well,
enough, it wasn't the worst one.
Yeah, it wasn't.
when she says that, and she says, so you know, you were the one who did it, and he's like, well, I was, but that's beside the point.
I think it very much is the point.
Look, we were trying this. do you remember that circus guy that we sat there and we met him on the road a while back? Sat there and maybe happened to do a little bit of a trades of trades with a little bit of a Ruby, right? He had
Her
us trying
eyebrow
out.
is raised.
He had a group and they were finding some kind of ruin somewhere and they didn't know what all the magic wands did that they had and they wanted someone to try them out. So for a funny little gift, he had us try them out. And she was the one, she, pointing at her, is the one that volunteered.
I did.
So you can't blame me.
I
Anri
was expecting something like magic missile. Not.
Well, I wasn't
Not whatever
expecting it
that
either.
was.
Once again, I wasn't expecting it either. So I don't like the looks of accusation that you're sitting there and giving me, all right?
The worst part,
Well, that could
she's
be
gonna
both.
turn back to Anri and like lean forward. The worst part is that wasn't the worst one.
See, you
She
could have
turns
led with
back
that.
to Sorren.
Soren,
I
you're
mean, it could
kind of
be-
digging your own grave here.
To be fair, Sorren didn't summon the hypnotic dinner demon, or whatever it was that I got trapped with.
Thank you, Kanari.
That was
Thank you.
delicious.
See, first thing that happens, you sit there, come back. The first thing that starts happening is you start complaining at me. I didn't even know I did anything wrong.
Anri pinches his cheek.
Oh, it's good to see you, Soren. Well,
I'm
given
glad
how
you're
you
back
don't
too.
have a black, given how you don't have a black eye right now, I'm assuming all it was actually well. Otherwise, I'm sure she would have knocked you out.
Well, she could try.
Succeed.
She wouldn't try, she would.
She have to catch me first.
That would be pretty
She'd have to
easy.
make a will save first.
She'd have to make the will save. Pocket sand.
Now, he's gonna kind of change his. He's gonna kind of get a slightly wider grin for a second. Go now, Anri. You act like I'm not good at sitting there and getting away from a woman who's chasing me. All right, I've had plenty of them coming after me. It becomes a skill after a while, you know.
Want to test it out right now?
Eyebrow raise.
Starts backing towards the window.
Anri, put the gun away. Please. It's not worth it.
It's not worth
Oh, motherfucker! Ah!
AFG.
Oh God.
Dives out the window.
Well, it's good to see you all are all keeping in high spirits. In good news, Cloverstone is still doing okay, though they've got a little bit of a monster problem on their mountaintop.
Monsters.
Yeah, so I didn't see them for myself, but he said that sometime after we rid Cloverstone of that wizard guy, things went to normal, but then these giant insectoid arachnid-like creatures showed up. They seem to stay at the top of the mountain, but they do attack people who come into their territory. It's strange. They seem to dislike fire and have some power over ice. He also said they kill
One more
for
detail I'll
sport.
do.
Go on.
Oh, go ahead.
He was just saying
One more.
they seem to kill for sport.
That's about it.
I'll
Is there anything
DM
else I
you.
missed?
I'm going to DM you a big detail that was an oh no, was a heckin' chonker oh no.
If it was last session, I might not remember.
Look, it's
or-
okay. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Don't even sweat about
It's
worrying about
been a minute.
information,
It's
guys.
been a minute.
I am more than happy to always help with the memory stuff.
Oh, did we ever have a name for them, by the way? Goody? Or
The
was it
creatures
just...
themselves,
Yeah.
nobody's been able to identify a name for them.
scary part is I was told apparently they like hunting red dragons.
Oh.
Oh, that bodes
So-
well.
So it's
I
not.
offered-
It's nothing like what we ran into.
Nothing like the phase spider
No.
creatures.
Yeah, nothing like the face.
No.
spiders.
I offered to send for you lot, and we go up there and see if we could do the job of taking them out, but he said that it's likely not. He didn't even trust us to be capable of surviving. He had some, she snaps her finger, some big, fancy adventurer type go up, some really big shot. He had some. You should have seen it, He had this amazing sword, pattern welded, some form of metal I couldn't even identify. And even he couldn't do it. His name was, Valhan, that was it.
He's quite the big shot that they sit there and they say that he is. If even he can't do it, and if these things, now it sounds like a bit of an overstatement to me. But if these, because who've seen red dragons anywhere recently here, you know?
Mhm.
But they really hunt those
Exactly.
sorts of. They really hunt those sorts of things for sport. I don't even know if I'd want to mess with them.
Hunt red dragons for sport, like fully grown, like not just even like baby dragons, but big dragons.
I mean, that was my assumption, but you never know. Maybe they just have Maybe they just got a taste for the flesh of young dragons. Only just not even out the egg yet. Sit there and get yourself a good yolk going. You know.
Mhm.
I wonder what a dragon egg tastes like. Ooh.
Shizuki, roll me a memory check, please.
Memory check. So would that be
This
whiz?
one I'm actually going to have you try to remember with a roll.
Okay. What you wanting?
What would a normal memory check be from like a matter of weeks ago? Let's say.
Wisdom usually is.
Okay, go and roll
what
a
I-
wisdom check.
What I typically do for that. So-
Intelligence is usually recall. Wisdom is more instinct.
Okay, then let's do intelligence.
I'd just make it intelligence personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Learning and
a
recall.
difference of +4, so it's fine either
Okay.
way.
It's the sort with a 19. Do you remember when the party split in the tower and you got split up with Kai?
Yeah.
There were something in your twisted path that when you were trying to find the crafters, the key of the crafter
Mm-hmm.
with the little hammer on it where you had to do the little selling bit.
Yeah.
You went through a cave-like portion and something was starting to hatch from crystal, but you and Kai got away.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Interesting.
I think I see what you're pointing at.
Oh.
Some spider-like thing, arachnid
You
things on
didn't get a good
mountaintop.
look. You didn't get a good look because you were running like hell.
Uh-huh.
Hold
But
on.
Out of character, maybe after we finished clearing everything out in those caves. Remember the
Something-
creature that stole Anri's gun?
Yeah.
What if they just kept growing?
Yeah, I was just thinking that about those creatures.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We might have
Oh,
left
no.
something behind.
Uh-oh.
Well, Anri got her gun back.
Yeah, but I was
Just,
just remembering that there was that little crystal spider creature, I
Yeah,
think
the
it was, that
little
like
crystals.
stole it from you.
Yeah, she found it. It was just like, what? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
We
remembering.
don't.
I'm remembering in that cave there were like those little crystal spider things during the boss fight. It was like those little
So what
crystal
happens
things.
what happens if more of them hatch and they get bigger?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Also, I may be conflating this with like Baldur's Gate 3, and please just hit me upside the head if so. But weren't we also given to understand the Oni have some sort of connection with red dragons?
Goody.
not that-
Demons?
at least, don't think any that you're aware of.
Okay.
In terms of this campaign, not that you're aware of at the moment.
Damn it,
Okay.
BG3.
Yeah, no, that
That's fine.
That's all good.
It is what it is.
Since you
We
guys
know
are all
that they
kinda
were hooked up to various elements, I think. So, there was the ancient Oni kingdom of some kind that I guess Anri's ancient
My great 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 great
grandfather
great 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 grandfather.
may well have had something to do with ending, but there's that. So
Right.
Antinous Ashworth.
that's a long family line, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since you guys are kind of speculating about these things, if anybody has knowledge dungeoneering, I will allow you to roll now.
Ooh, I don't have it. Damn it. I would if I
I
was
have
just a regular roll.
every skill but dungeoneering.
None from me.
Well, you know what? I
have
can
a
make
23.
knowledge. You know what? I can make knowledge checks untrained. Fuck you. I'll assist Sorren.
Identifying a creature is what plus its CR?
I think it is just straight 10 plus its CR, if I remember. Knowledge.
Monster lore. In general, the DC of such a check is 10 plus the monster CR. For common monsters, this is 5. For particularly rare ones, it's 15 plus the CR. So if they're really common, a lot of people know it, 5. If it's just not common but not uncommon, it's 10. For rare,
Yeah, this isn't this. You guys have no idea.
not at all. Wow.
Damn. All right. Fair
Means
enough.
that the CR is at least 10 or more. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
More than 10.
At
Dangerous
least.
creature.
Dangerous. Very dangerous.
Oh, wait. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
10 and
Oh
everything.
no! Damn it!
Oh.
Shit!
Things like, damn it! Now I gotta dump everything into my fucking. I gotta put 4 skill points in at the next level up.
Damn it, just take another 5 books out of the library. Who cares? Study the entire fucking week.
Nah, the only knowledge boosting item I have is my Arcana 101 for my Arcana checks, unfortunately.
Well,
Yeah, no. Even with all the reading I've been doing recently, I don't know what the hell those things could be.
well, if we don't know what that is, then it must be
If you
dangerous.
don't know, I have no clue.
Hmm.
But
I've been
Especially
reading
if,
way too goddamn much recently. Let me tell you, I'm starting to get a little tired too much of it. It was great for a while, but goddamn, when you're sitting there reading, sometimes you just want to sit there and get up. It's just like, you gotta fucking go outside, man.
well, that's how I learn
Yeah.
things.
I'm getting page burn.
Going through these pages too fast, my hands are burning. They're burning up.
So, circling back, Anri, what was that about? His sword?
Valhan, his sword. I couldn't tell much about it, but it was some form of.
Did you work out that it was some form of star metal?
Yes.
Some form of star metal.
May I make a profession blacksmith check?
Go right ahead.
Come on, 36.
Okay, let me look up appraising. 'Cause that's a big roll.
That is a big roll.
Actually, I have a question randomly.
Mhm.
Sure.
This could be out of character, it could be in character, it's up to you. Do we know what happened to the Sword of Dragon's Bane after Morgala was destroyed? Did it
That-
stay at place you're from? Is it part of the king's regalia now, or
It
did the
would
sword
have
go missing?
been- So that would have been returned back to the Grey Order afterwards.
So it was given back to the Grey Order.
Yeah, it would have been given back to Volanth, and then
In terms of out of character, we know that. In character, people might just think the sword went missing. So
But with the stories would have been told of its make, wouldn't it?
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
the legendary Grey Order blacksmith Volanth, who
I
forged the
wouldn't,
Sword of Dragon's Bane.
Yeah, I won't even have you roll for it, Sorren. you would definitely have heard about Oathkeeper.
Oathkeeper, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay, so with a 36 in a blacksmith check. So what information did Anri relay?
She
That
said
it was made
something
of some
about
form of star metal, that it was some form of pattern weld, very fancy sword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She couldn't
So,
identify the metal
so
properly.
Shizuki, you've heard legends of adamantium, especially those from across the sea when Oathkeeper was forged.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, because of just how perfect adamantium is, you can't really make a design into it.
Mm-hmm.
You can just craft it for what it is, and it looks like a hole in space in the shape of a sword.
Mm-hmm.
But
If we want to make comparisons as to how difficult adamantium is to even forge, if you guys bringing up Baldur's Gate 3, with the shit they had to do to make adamantium the dwarves had to do to make it, it's real. It is nigh impossible for an average blacksmith to forge anything, let alone, like you said, burn a pattern into it.
Yeah.
whatever this, if what Anri says is true, whatever this star metal is, either somebody found a way to like do some kind of pattern carving into a sword,
Mm-hmm.
or it could be an entirely unheard of alloy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is actually where Shizuki's mind would have immediately gone, would be like, okay,
Out of an alloy.
if it's not if it's adamantium, we know that forging adamantium by itself, even dwarves have trouble with that. So
Saying all this out loud.
yeah.
Just
So-
checking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's adamantium we're talking about, that's even dwarves have trouble forging that. And so if it's something where someone's able to forge patterns into it, that is, to me, that sounds more like an adamantium alloy almost. So adamantium, but also combining it with something else. Maybe like iron or something. But well, I mean, if this adventure is as strong as you say, I mean, that's
Sounds like something that y'all would have to
Yeah.
ask him if you ever run across him again.
yeah.
Have any of you ever heard of this Valhan? He seemed pretty powerful.
Is there any knowledge checks I could make in regards to other adventuring groups or people?
Yeah. Something.
He was
I know that we're
making-
out of character. I know, I remember the thing, but in
Mhm.
character, Sorren doesn't know. As far as I'm
Mhm.
aware, none of us know. So
No, go
So
ahead and roll knowledge
certainly-
local.
knowledge
level.
level.
All right.
And Anri, if you would like to roll perception or sense motive.
Yes.
Nah, I have no clue.
Yes.
I'll
29.
go and do both.
29.
Shizuki with a 29. You know that
Oh no.
there
Wait,
are some
29
pretty.
Wait,
there are,
hold on. 29 was for perception. 7 is
zipping.
the 10 is knowledge local.
Okay.
Sorry for the multiple rolls back to back.
Yep. So as all of you were, settling in, all of us rather were settling in, and getting comfortable, you saw Kanari kind of, settling in her chair or whatever and enjoying the conversation. As soon as the name Valhan is dropped from any pair of lips, you see her immediately go stiff. She tries to pass it off seconds later, but
The conversation turns back.
Mm-hmm.
So presumably when you ask, does anyone know this Valhan character, all eyes turn towards Kanari.
Well,
But I will
Anri,
let you
definitely
be.
does look concerned.
She's not volunteering information unless she's actively asked.
I'm just here, guys.
you're just here enjoying the show.
Yeah, y'all are the ones RPing right now. I'm just like,
Well, before we consider that, what was the result of our local checks? Because that will affect my reaction.
okay. So with a 10 and a 9, y'all have no
22
idea.
from me.
Anri with a 22, you know him because you just met him. How about that?
Damn. All right. There you go.
All right. Well, I mean,
Well,
I'm going to
If-
just say Sorren didn't notice anything particular from Kanari, and we'll go, I mean, I can't say I've ever heard anything about him in answer to her question.
neither have I.
Anri will turn to She and Sorren and say,
well, if there's one thing to say about his ability, it's that even though we just got back from fighting
she counts on her fingers,
a giant spider, cult leader with some magic powers that was turning into some form of god, a wizard that turned into a weird crystal monster, we still have a lot to learn. Because I could tell he was strong. You know when you just see someone by the way they walk and you know, wow, that person, I don't think I could take him in a fight.
Yeah, I think so, actually.
Very rarely,
metagames
but yes.
say,
Wow, I know his BAB is bigger than mine.
My BAB is much bigger than yours.
Didn't know we were in
BAB
a
is as
bad
big as
measuring
mine.
contest.
A bad
A bad measuring
contest.
put your bab away.
Put your bab
Damn.
away.
Damn, that character's got huge babs.
I see your bab is as big as mine.
Let's see how you handle it.
God. God.
Okay, I'm gonna put that to bed very quickly. But yeah, Anri kind of just says that in a way of just saying, turning the conversation to something else, because ultimately it's not relevant to our current position.
If we do see him again, I'll point him out to you, She, and you can have a look at the sword.
If he's willing to show it to me.
I'm sure he'll show you his sword. She grins.
Show the lady your sword.
I'm sure he will if I ask nicely. Either way.
That's all a man wants. Just ask him nicely for his sword.
Specifically
say
to
nothing.
show you his sword.
I didn't say nothing. What are y'all looking at? I didn't say nothing. Don't worry about it.
Unreal.
Right. So, it was a long journey, but is there anything else I can help you with today? I've done everything I needed to do.
We were actually waiting
been-
for you to get back, actually, because we were thinking on taking up a job over in Baronish.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
What's this one about?
Yeah.
Giuseppe Falcone. He,
He sounds like somebody from one of them there twin cities down south, the place you're from, to me.
mm.
What is this quest?
He thinks he might have been swindled, and he's curious if anybody can come take a look at something for him, see whether or not it's what they say it was, or if he's been ripped off.
Oh, he bought something and it isn't performing?
I had a silver
And he's
coin
trying to
for
see if he
everything.
can get it to perform, yes.
Performance issues.
Hopefully this isn't another one of those magic items that makes all your clothes fly off.
Or
Well,
try to
if,
do a strip tease.
If and you
But
won't.
seriously though, who makes a wand like that? What? Where did he get those from?
He says he
tomb.
found it in some kind of tomb.
Someplace buried deep underground.
Some kind of a dungeon, maybe. I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of leather. There was a lot of full body leather armor and whips. It was a crazy dungeon.
Studded leather, one might say.
Oh, shit.
Man, that would get uncomfortable real fast.
My body is
I
a
don't know
machine
why
that turns women into uncomfortable women.
Oh, God. Oh, that's fun.
That's what it means to be a gamer.
Yeah, but the worst part was that the armor actually sat there and it was enchanted with something that doubled the damage you took. I thought, I don't get it.
Okay. Oh, God.
Okay.
All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm finished.
Shit.
Ferris makes a note for his crew to hit next. And okay.
God damn it.
Back to Kyonin.
It turns it into
Yes,
non-lethal
so-
damage, but it doubles all the damage.
Oh dear.
God, that'd be an
Ooh,
interesting.
wizards like
That would
this,
actually
Kanari.
be an interesting set of armor. It doubles the damage you take, but it's all non-lethal.
So it could be easily cleared.
Yeah,
Ah.
that'd be interesting.
Okay.
I think it would actually essentially just make your healing magic about the exact same, actually.
Hmm.
I don't know. You'd have to do the math on that.
I'd have to. Yeah.
If you took a big hit, it would be bad.
Nerds
Yeah.
over here sitting there trying to figure out the fucking healing efficiency of the armor while everyone else looks at you like, dude, you're not under... Okay.
Hmm.
The the Gunnar Cave armor meta.
God.
Please, for the sake of my health and sanity, I never want to hear those words out of your mouth in that combination ever again.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Please.
Understood.
The rest, the others, I can deal with. You are too sweet and pure, and I simply cannot.
Fair enough.
Jesus.
One day, Solar.
All right. So, hopping on to this side quest, did I hear?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and... So you guys cash in on this location. I can probably just... Whoop! That Shigula. So, Jesus Christ. So, you guys cash in on the information for this quest giver,
Mm-hmm.
and you begin making for Berenice, and it's not exactly within the city, so Anri, no need to concern yourself. But it is in the kind of Berenice region. I'd say you had about... Whoops! I flattened her.
Oh no!
There we go.
Oh no!
The giants, they're back.
Not
fuck.
again?
We'll say it takes you right about here.
All right.
Random question. Where did the Hat of Disguise ever end up? Is it
I
still
think-
with Ty?
Ty
Hang on.
had it, yeah.
Yep.
Tie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just checking. I was just... Because you saying, like, having to disguise stuff reminded me. That's right. Where the fuck did that ever go?
Actually, I have it on my sheet, so because I remember me and Ty were sharing it for a while.
Right,
So
yeah.
it's a question of who had it last.
I think it was
Anri?
her.
I do remember
think.
Anri swapped her cloak of resistance for the hat of disguise and gave the cloak of resistance to Ty. But I don't know if we swapped back. Because I kept a note of both, just because I was the one that technically were the cloak was at least Anri's.
Yeah. See, this is the part where my memory doesn't recall things.
Mm-hmm.
We could roll 50-50 to see who has
Roll
it.
50-50?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Roller. Solar. Here's how we'll do.
Roller, solar.
Yeah. Roll
Hey.
low means you have the cloak of resistance. Roll high means you have the hat.
Okay. I have the cloak of resistance.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, it's a difference of
So
like
Ty
800
still has
gold,
the-
so it's all good.
So Ty still has the hat. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna have to
And
get
she
that
looks
back.
quite dapper in it, if I do say so myself.
Well,
She just looked so cute. I was really. You've got to understand.
Okay. So, my friends, you come upon the address in question. And if you could, and as you approach, if you could kindly roll me perception checks as you roll up.
Sure.
Well, this is nicely pastoral.
Yeah.
34 as we begin to approach. Is this? What do those
So I would
actually
say-
do for me again? I'm gonna double check. I apologize. I'm checking something real quick.
Okay. While you're checking, I'll go ahead and tell you that with a 34, while you're still kind of a ways, a little bit down the hill that this little house is on, Sorren, you hear what sounds like a little bit of maybe shouting coming from the house.
Okay.
Can't make out any words from this range, but
Somebody yelling in there, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's not all be the first to get up there as I continue along the road.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously making for the door to give it a knock.
okay.
Get rolling.
So you give it a knock. It's quiet. There's no answer. A few moments pass, and if you could all roll perception again, please. Okay. Anri, Sorren, and Shizuki hear from inside the house someone's voice going, "Oh, God, please, somebody help me!"
Okay.
That sounds
spend
like
a grit
it's,
point?
What are we spending
I
it
don't see
for?
Why not?
I would like to use a grip point. Well, actually,
Can I
Try the
start
door
by
first.
checking? I was going to say, can I
Try
start?
the door.
Can I see if the door is unlocked?
It is
Don't.
locked.
I can open it without having to get it shot. If you just give
but
me.
can you get it open quickly without having to get it shot?
Yes.
How quickly?
Well, we'll find out.
As fast as it takes to.
I pull out my tool. We hear the guy call for help, and is it a feminine voice or a masculine voice?
Masculine.
Okay. Hear him calling out for help, so I will immediately pull out my tools and start unlocking the door.
Okay. I'm going to have Kai start to look around the perimeter doing dog things. Maybe I'll have him pee somewhere too. Okay.
37.
Does.
Oh, God, not a
So, like,
problem at all.
My gauntlet, just like it's almost like the spring-loaded thing, just straight out. It's done in like a second.
Okay.
Okay.
I will open the door.
Okay.
Someone calling for help. I'll sit there and say that out loud as we walk in. Make our presence known.
There is no response.
I will look around this entry hall. Is this supposed to be open like this?
It's to kind of show that you can kind of see through the window, yeah.
There is a window there?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to start in the entry hall by going over to the window and try to see through the little window that seems to be in the front entry hall here. So I see what looks like a bedroom on the other side.
Coffee, eggs, milk, butter.
Are we hearing that?
You are.
From where?
Roll another perception.
Okay. Nat 20.
Oh god.
38.
God damn.
Come from this way. Hear another voice say again, I'm screwed. What the... Bamboozled again.
I'm going to come by She, and I'll kind of put a hand, and I'm going to start moving a little bit quieter now. I'm going to stealth forward from this point.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody else who wants, who can also stealth, obviously.
I will go stealth mode as well.
I'll have a 38 on my stealth.
Okay.
17 to assist.
All right.
My god.
I always forget that Kanari is just as fucking good at that as I am. Every time I forget.
You guys are...
Like I sit there and all of a sudden I feel a null pull on my shoulder. I'm like, oh shit, you do that every time.
How tall? Question. How tall is Kanari?
7 foot even.
My god.
Yeah, that's why she's scary when she sneaks up on you. You're like, oh god.
She has Intima stealth.
Yeah. You didn't see me.
You didn't
Did you
see
see anyone around here, God?
God.
Yeah, you are a phantom, Sorren.
So I'll slowly begin making my way forward, checking the room as I go through. Otherwise, I will just keep going if I'm not told anything. It looks like a sewing room. I will make my way over to this doorway. Look around the corner.
You hear the sound of muffled talking coming from down the hall. Excuse me, my cat shut himself in the bathroom.
Oh dear.
Oh, been there, done that.
Yeah.
Adora closes the bedroom door on herself all the time.
Okay, dumbass.
Adora closes the bedroom door on herself all the time whenever she's playing in the hallway.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Well, before I continue forward, I will cast a message spell so that we can all whisper to each other at a distance.
Okay.
Got a hallway here. I'm gonna make my way down. Looks like 2 doors on the left.
Okay.
There are 2 doors.
One here and here.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna go up and listen at the first door. I think I saw a bedroom through it, though, on the window from the other side on the entry hall. Looks like there's a crack in the door, too.
Mm-hmm.
I will listen, and I will look through the crack of the door.
Okay, perception, please.
32.
You hear another plead for help, but it's not coming from this room.
Is it the next
Nothing
room over?
here. I'll try the next room. So, begin making my way down the hall towards the next door. Looks like there's some more cracks in the wall over there. Or are those other doors?
Those are other doors.
Oh, so there's another door on that side of the hallway. Okay.
Here and here.
Okay.
I'll look through the cracks of these doors.
Okay, just looks like an outhouse. Using your previous perception, you hear the sound of something kind of with almost like a fuzzy timbre. It's probably the best way I could describe it.
From the outhouse area?
No.
Or from what
From
sounds
the-
like the same place as the screams?
Yes.
Okay. Checking this door out. This one seems to be shut.
It is.
I will slowly open the door to check the other side.
Ooh.
Are you rolling perception for that? Sorry.
I can, sure. If you like. I
Yeah.
assumed we were
Yeah,
just
please
using
go ahead. Sorry.
the older one. 30.
You do hear talking coming from the other side of this door.
Let's open it.
Not the screaming from before?
Sounds like the same voice.
What is it saying? Can I make it out?
With a 30,
Through the thin wood of the
Okay.
door?
coffee, bread, butter,
It's repeating
and
this.
rice. Some rice.
He's repeating the same ingredients from before. Whatever's going on over here. I'm gonna sit there and open the door and be ready for it if anything happens. I'm gonna open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the noise
Oh, I don't
seems to
like
be coming
that.
from a little device in the corner.
I'm going to take a quick look around the room first before I make my way in. This feels like a fucking trap, so I'm looking around the room for anything that could be a trap, any kind of creature that's trying to hide, any signs of invisibility, something around the xylophone, I was going to call it a xylophone for some reason, I'm dumb. Any kind of thing on the floor, any kind of slick on the floor, any under the beds, whatever.
Make me another perception check.
So 28 and 30 if it's trap related.
Okay. You do not detect any traps.
There's some kind of something that's playing the sound in the corner of the room.
Can the other three of you outside the room roll me your own perception checks, please?
Sure.
Something about this whole thing. Something's starting to feel like a trap to me. Keep your eyes open.
Okay. Nari, you hear, well, all three of you actually. Yeah. The three of you outside the door hear, coming from back down the hall, the sound of wood creaking.
Back down this hall?
Hmm.
Over...
From the back down the way you came.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anri
Kanari's going to go ahead
And-
and
And
just whisper alert the rest of you since we have message up.
All right.
And Kanari, with your roll, you hear the sound of almost like a very light clattering.
Okay.
It's like as in like two metals touching each other almost, or like something is like very rapidly touching metal.
That bodes well. Okay. Scythes out, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anri will head back down here with she.
Making my way this way.
Let me double check something. Where's all my shit? Let's see.
I'm going to hold here and prepare an action to begin hostile spellcasting if anything comes around the corner.
Okay,
I have a
there's
wand
someone.
I have a wand of grease in one wrist-mounted sheath, and I have a wand of glitter dust in the other one. So
Anri and Shizuki, as you step there, there's a gentleman pointing a crossbow at you very, very shakily. And he says, "Who the hell are you? Are you Red Mantis? So I'll put one right between both your eyes right now."
Hold. I'm gonna hold out a.
We,
both hands.
quote-unquote an initiative, or can I come back out now that I'm hearing things?
You are not in initiative.
Okay, just
Hold
checking
on.
before I try to move back outside. There we
Old
go.
friend, we heard someone calling for help, and we came in to try and help them. Are you the one? Question to the DM: is he the one? Like, does his voice sound like the person that was calling for help?
Actually, yes, it does.
Were you the one calling for help? As she, like, both hands out, clearly, open palm towards him.
Anri will do the same.
Roll diplomacy, both of you.
Okay. D20 plus...
We're just here on a quest.
25.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
Shut the fuck up, Anri.
Anri, I guess he sees that he's got a crossbow matched up with somebody with a gun, so he's he's not gonna. You're not gonna be able to persuade him much. But Shizuki with a 25, he takes he just starts taking slow, deep breaths, bit by bit, and he says, You must have taken my request from aboard then.
Are you Giuseppe?
Yes? Giuseppe Falcone, yes.
Yes.
Oh goodness. I've heard stories about the Red Mantis in the area. I thought I was having to deal with a break-in. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry to startle you like that.
Right. So with that,
he steps back this way and will put his crossbow onto the table.
All right. Well, gonna call.
We
back
make
over
our way
to
back
others.
down the hall.
Yeah.
Kanari?
Found him. As we make our way this way.
Right. You must be referring to my little trinket. The little thing that I call the Remind-O-Matic. Please, right this way. Right this way.
Oh, sorry, let me...
And- He's being like he's trying to like come right, kind of go past you guys in a way, just be like, oh, sorry. He's roll sense motive for me, all of you.
Sure.
You can kind of tell that he is trying to hide his embarrassment from this supreme misunderstanding.
Oh yes.
Yeah, right this way. Come in, please.
Okay.
Let me look at my stuff here. So this little trinket here is something that I've called the Remind-O-Matic. I bought it off some when I in my travels down south. I spent a fair fortune on it from some little fox folk. I believe they're called Talab or some such. They're very crafty little guys. They're quite cute, and I think that's what may have pushed me over the edge in wanting to buy the damn thing. So far, I've only been using the Remind-O-Matic to just remind myself of sales ideas or things I need to purchase from the market. But outside of that, I don't quite know what to do with the damn thing. It made the as he's kind of talking about this thing, Kanari, with your 21 check, and do let me find, since you're the inventor of this race, Cygnus, Talab?
TheMaleGays.
Pronunciation? TheMaleGays. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, they're a little crafty little fox folk. And in the Kyonin areas, they like to trade with the people from the north from various goods and foodstuffs from the wildlands and minerals and whatnot. They like to, sometimes they'll build their own things, like this strange wax device that with a speaker in front of you.
Very, very nice to see them being included in the lore.
Mwah.
Chef's kiss.
Back at you.
Well... Oh, wait, hold on. We were hearing someone calling for help earlier. Was that
And
also-
sure enough, right after you say that, the device calls for help. And he says, yes, that was probably the machine picking up the sound of my voice, just crying out for somebody's assistance of what to do with this damn thing.
Hmm.
I don't have any sort of... don't have much to my name at this point in terms of money, and whatever my next see what sticks on the wall business ventures, those get recorded into the device too. But just as reminders to myself, things I need from the store, like just now I returned with coffee, butter, and bread, and some rice, right? And then this device says a little bit after that, coffee, rice, butter.
So, what is it exactly that you were wanting help with?
Well, clearly it's great at helping us remind me of things, but there's not really a market for that. It can record voice, certainly, but I don't know what else to do it with.
You're asking for folks to help you with a business venture is what you're doing here. Is that what I'm hearing?
More or less. Like ideas what I could do with the damn thing.
I mean, how does the thing even work? What's it doing? Is it some kind of magic going on down there?
Here, one moment. He reaches down into a little box underneath the desk that it's on and takes out a little wax wheel, unscrews the currently running one, and replaces it with the new one, and activates a little trigger. Would any of you like to tell me your name and a little bit about yourself?
Shizuki. I'm a blacksmith
right
and adventurer.
Okay. He then triggers something else. He takes a little thing that rolls the wax thing back, triggers a separate device, and sure enough, it says back, Shizuki, I am a blacksmith and an adventurer.
Huh.
Can I use detect magic on the device?
Something.
Yeah, go ahead and detect magic, Sorren.
I detect magic at the device.
Okay. Not really any magic coming from this. It's just a very craftily made device with natural materials.
In that case, I'd like to roll knowledge engineering, if I may.
Okay.
I'll
Go right ahead.
You there.
Do a +2. Add a +2 to yours, Shizuki.
Yeah, I'll let the girls look at this one. This is their area of expertise.
Girls. Seems this guy stumbled upon like a prototype version of a phonograph.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Would you look at that?
that is interesting. I'm just trying to think. Well, it might be. Well, is there something that is there any limit as to like what you can collect in that thing, or is it just however much you've got there in the as she gestures to the the box that he pulled that from.
Well, I have some of these wax cylinders left, which is where the items are, which is where the recordings can be made. I only have so many of them remaining, but they can be recorded over. But I suppose it's a matter of determining, like, I guess what could go on these things.
Well, my obvious answer would be maybe like speeches from the king. If he makes a pronouncement, then you could
What about
record that.
What about music?
That could work too. Yeah,
Yes.
like a concert
Record a
hall.
live performance. And
Yeah.
His eyes perk up at that. It's like, music.
How long does that thing record for?
Yeah.
I'll hop over the bed. Boop.
Let's see here. I think with cylinders like these, actually, that's the one part I actually did not look up. One second. See how these fucking things work.
Don't you love technology?
I do, especially old technology.
Oh yeah.
I love that stuff where it's, again, I mean, I'm playing a fucking alchemist in my other game. I love the process of discovery that was made, because it's just one of those, like, it was a time when things were mystical. Like, you were like, oh, it's magic,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would say with cylinder makes like these, maybe about 3 minutes before it starts looping.
Mm.
You want to sit there and give the thing a try with the whole music thing? Here. And suddenly, from my small pack comes forth a big guitar.
Mhm.
Whoop.
Sure.
You want to give it a try?
You know what?
Yeah.
Sorry, would you want to roll sense motive on Anri,
Sure. Yeah.
Sorren?
Yeah, sure. $32.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
My goodness.
I read you like an open book.
You can read Anri like an open book, and you can your mind goes back to the very few times she has sang when she's drunk or what have you,
Mhm.
and you can kind of see the thought is on her mind of trying it here. Her apprehension to singing is overcome by her interest in this new technology.
Mm-hmm.
She's just, Needs
a little egging on.
maybe.
So I'll pull out the guitar and see what Giuseppe says.
Oh, and you happen to be a traveling musician as well? Oh, this might actually work quite well. I'm kind of excited.
It's almost like someone sat there and answered your prayers.
And I didn't have to fire any crossbows at them.
I would hope not.
Would have been a very different outcome, I imagine. But yeah.
So
he says, sweating at your muscles.
Sorren will sit on the bed. He's going to start tuning the guitar, and then he's just going to look expectantly at Anri. So which tune are we doing?
Huh? Tune?
Well, we're doing a music performance, aren't we? And just guitar. Maybe we should sit there and see whether it records multiple things at once in a good way, right? Voice, guitar, same time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, would be.
He just kind of has a very small smile. Just.
It would be pertinent to understand how high and low of a pitch it can record.
Come on.
So,
It's for the good of science and engineering.
So, fine.
Smile
Whatever.
slowly grows as you're sitting there and just flustering.
Just sort of just light elbowing, light ribbing. Come on.
Whatever.
I happen to know that message is still up, so Kanari will, under her breath and hopefully such that the gentleman does not hear, say,
Well, if whispers up, you can, and we'll hear you. So
right. Anri, do you really want a recording of your voice out in the world? You?
That's a good point.
Speaking from GM to character, what do you have to be afraid of anymore, Anri?
It's
maybe it's time to start being your new person.
Yeah.
I think it's a good point. Anri, I think Anri does, want to stop, living in shadows. But
It's time to.
I'll make the counterpoint that Anri is usually noble women are typically seen and not heard, if you understand what my meaning is.
Yes.
And Anri will repeat that she will whisper that to Kanari. It shouldn't be too bad, right?
You hear, and not through the message, a growl.
It'll be fine. I'm sure.
No, that was more at the implications of what you were
the
saying.
implication.
Yes.
Okay. Well, so long as that's enough for Kanari.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Then if the two of you could please roll performance checks, please.
Sure. Let me see. Is there anything else? Why is that like that? I know some of it. I just want to make sure why my check is as high as it is. I know some of it's from the guitar, but what's the rest of it from?
Guitar.
He has a masterwork guitar, so it gives +2 to the check, but apparently I have another +3, and I'm just trying to figure out why I have that.
The circlet of persuasion gives +3 to all charisma checks.
And I am, in fact, wearing the circlet of persuasion. You are correct.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Gotcha. I've got it too. Don't worry.
Fair.
Persuasive people.
No.
Bring it back.
14. You can't critically fail a skill check. So you know what?
Unfortunately, I think the called trait that I just redid too doesn't roll any one.
It's only attack rolls.
Attack rolls.
Yeah.
Unless I'm attacking this. Can I say I'm attacking this?
With sound waves.
Attacking.
I'm attacking it with sound waves. Can I stretch
How
this
about,
far?
It's not like you're in combat. So how about this? We can say that you like hit
Take 10
strum
instead?
something, and then you were like, oh, hold on, I
Didn't tune
I gotta
that right.
tune. Let me tune this real quick.
I mean, guys,
And I will just switch to a take 10.
We're all voice actors here. We know we just have the ability to re-record something.
Yeah.
We can redo a bad take.
You could just, with the wax cylinder, you just, shave off a little bit at the edge. Call it good.
You guys, and do you guys remember when when it started raining one night when Jerry was traveling with you and he conjured his big magic house to shelter from the rain?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, you play a familiar tune from that night. I know this is a harp, but just pretend it's an acoustic guitar. And memories of your adventure flood back to the journey you've strode so far.
Wheels of time have turned and left their trails on every soul, and through memories I walk, their voices to hear. However faint, their tones
Love that shit.
Dear friends, I loved you well. Each steadfast heart, but dreams kept within. And though those days are lost, our story lives on in bonds we forged, in battle blazing bright, in a warrior's ageless heart.
Love that shit.
You sing your heart out freely for one of the first times you could ever imagine, without any alcohol on your breath, if we can recall that.
I can.
And in this moment, despite the moon, despite premonitions, despite the unknowns that the world imposes in front of you, for just a brief little moment, you're reminded that you have each other and the many things that your gifts have brought to the world. So to you, my friends, I say, as we continue Kyonin Legacies, thank you as characters and as players for continuing to be you and continuing to be ever so wonderful. We will pick up here next time.
Aww.
Aww.
How sweet.
Thank you for
That's
being
very
a great
sweet.
GM.
Yeah. You know what?
And
We've been at this for like almost 10 years at this point. I still remember the first couple of sessions and how we were kind of, meandering around a little bit and figuring out where our, figuring our footing. But I think after all of these years, all of the creativity that's gone into all of this has, this is probably one of the biggest, collaborative things that probably any of us have been a part of. And there's
Yeah.
something special about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for those of you tuning in,
And
thank you very much.
Cygnus, sorry, Cygnus, were you saying something too?
no, simply gonna throw the thought back at you. I know I've said this before to all of you here. You have been tremendous friends, and it has been an honor and a pleasure to be able to do this for as long as we have.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
All right, let's stop the dick sucking here. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and we will see all of you next time on Kyonin Legacies. Bye-bye for now.